Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ari. Okay guys, so today's video is on one of those tired ass issues, but people still seem to make a big deal about it, and every trans YouTuber has at least one video on it, so here's mine. So today we're going to talk about the issue of transgender people in the bathroom, or as I like to refer to it, trans and the pee-pee police. So here we go. I'm sorry, idiot social conservative political leaders who want to control where you pee. So it does become an issue because there are people who have wild misconceptions about trans people and what we actually are going to the bathroom for. So first and foremost, the question is, what restroom do I use? Well, typically what I do is if the place I'm in has a single occupancy restroom or a family restroom, I prefer to use those. It makes me a whole lot more comfortable. It makes me feel better about my safety. So that's generally where I go. But as a trans person, you know that not every place has those single occupancy or family restrooms. You know, when you go to a restaurant, 9 times out of 10, you have two options. The one with the little guy symbol on it and the one with the women's symbol on it. So when it comes to those, that's where you kind of have to make a decision, or at least I do. So the one thing that's really clear is I'm not going to be using the men's room. I don't feel safe. It's not who I am. So I'm not going to be going in there. So the question becomes, do you hold it, which is not all that healthy and is why the trans community has a higher percentage of UTI, or do you go to the ladies' room? So when I'm making the decision, the first thing I look at is how bad do I need to go. If it's pretty extreme and I'm like, I'm not going to make it home, then I'm probably going to do what I need to do. Okay, so the second thing I consider is how safe do I feel in the place I'm in. So what has my interaction been with the people there? Have people kind of looked at me funny, or has it been no big deal? What pronouns have the people around me, the waitresses if I'm in a restaurant or whatever, what have they automatically used? Do I feel like this is an environment that's more comfortable? So how I feel about my safety is one of the things that I most certainly look at and takes a major priority. The other thing I tend to look at, right or wrong, is how passable I feel that day. And let me just say, there is no passing test on going to the restroom. I run into, interact with, and know a lot of cisgender women who aren't passable from what you look at from a societal standard. So that shouldn't be a determination. But for me, in my own mind, the way that I work things out is how passable do I feel today. If I feel like my outfit's looking good, my makeup's working, my hair's okay, then I'm probably going to use the ladies' room. The fact of the matter is, sad as it is, that how well you pass does have an impact on your safety. So, yeah, so the second part of this video is going to be more to those right-wingers who talk about the bathroom bill. Now, I know that, the right-wingers have tried to play up the whole sexual predator trying to molest or rape your wife, daughter, sister, mother, whatever, the scenario is. So for the right-wingers, here's a little something that you should know about trans people, or speaking from my own perspective, at least about me. Point number one, just because you're trans does not mean that you are a sexual predator. Doesn't mean that because I happen to be transgender that I want your wife, daughter, sister, whatever the situation is. There is no correlation between the two. I just so happen to be a heterosexual woman, so I'm kind of interested in men, not in women. What about lesbians in the ladies' room, or gay men in the men's room? It's just ignorant. Your sexuality has nothing to do, nor does your gender identity, with whether or not you're going to be a predator. As a matter of fact, the vast majority of sexual predators are people who are, let's face facts, typically heterosexual white married men. So we are not the threat in the restroom. You are the threat to us. Okay, so next point. This constant obsession with sex is much more of an issue for you than it is for me. For most of us in the trans community, we're not driven by nothing but sex. We're humans, but a little side note, we also happen to be on, at least for a lot of us, those who are medically transitioning, are on HRT, a T blocker, an estrogen. My sex drive is almost non-existent, not even a blip on the radar. So you're the one that's considerably more focused on that than I am. Alright, so number 3. We're coming to rape your wife and daughter? Seriously? That's what you're coming up with? I couldn't rape a warm apple pie at this point. I have HRT. I don't know how to put this to you, but with the T blocker and the combination of estrogen, it's not just that I'm shooting blanks, it's more that I'm trying to shoot with a spaghetti noodle. Finally, step number 4. If you've ever taken most T blockers, especially spironolactone, it happens to also be a diuretic, which basically means I can't look at a medicine cup of water without having to run to the restroom. So to all the right-wingers who want to attack the community, I just have this to say. Bitch, get out of the way, I need to pee. Okay guys, thanks for watching the video today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, or if you're new to the channel. If you are new to the channel, I try to do new videos every week. Sometimes I do multiple a week, all based on what I have going on. So hopefully you'll join the little family here and help make the channel a success. I want to see the channel continue to grow so that we can go to live streams and look more at the content that you're looking for. On that note, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what it is that you're interested in seeing videos about. I know I don't showcase it, but I actually have a halfway decent sense of humor. I just have to learn to convey that to the camera. It's really different when you're talking to a camera as opposed to when I'm standing up in front of a group of people, because that I actually come across really funny on. I don't think I do on this, but I'm trying to get better. Give me your ideas. Let me know what you want to see. Ending with my quote from Kesha, don't let the bastards get you down. People are going to hate. Life is hard. Walk through life with your head held high. Be yourself. Live authentically. Find your happiness. Because at the end of the day, you only have you to depend on. So make sure that you are being the best you can possibly be and enjoying every day you can. And to the people who want to bring you down, yeah, just show them the door and move on. Well, guys, I love you. Thanks for joining with the video today. Until the next video, bye-bye.